Okay, I think that, yeah, right. Now, I'm recording like for the second time in this video because basically like I was recording with my normal phone and the battery just like went off, and I took my second phone just like to finish the video, and I was even like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes in, and I was like, okay, great, whatever. I lost the whole, of course, in the videos in the phone, but whatever. I'm just gonna like try to resume what I was talking about in the first video that I was making. It's just that just by the way, guys, just to show you a bit like of Warsaw. Here, I don't know if you guys can see with this camera, but here looks like a really huge park right in front of the apartment from the view of the balcony. But actually, here's like is a huge cemetery for Jews, and I think actually. I think you guys can see right there, right? I think someone is having some ceremony there as well. You can see everyone in black, etc. So yeah, so this huge green area here is actually like a cemetery in the. It's kind of crazy, right? Because in the center of the city, and I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna try to go a bit more. Yeah, so right, I don't know, right, because the window is open. I think here's gonna be better. Yeah, so right there is like a huge mall. And there is I think maybe you can see a bit of the Polish flag waving. Yeah, so this is kind of like a view that I have from Warsaw. I just like love the city, man. I know that you can have other preferences and so on, but I just think this city is just like, it's just like comfortable to live here. It's not crowded like I used to live in back in Brazil. So it's just, for me, just like, it's like have everything as a big city, but let's say without huge traffic, without like this everywhere I go like transportation, whatever, it's like full. Here's like, now with COVID it's hard to say, but like used to be like in the rush hours quite full, but for me it's like it's still comfortable. But going back to the idea of the video, and actually it's not like even idea, but I was just like asking myself what was gonna be like the next topic to talk in the channel, right? Because I just see like in the community, and especially like if you're on mgtow.tv, you have a lot of content about like how women behave, what you should do, or if you shouldn't have a relationship. What are the risks, and especially of course you guys that are living like in US, the whole system is completely different, right? And all this push with feminism. But the question that I was having like with myself was, okay, now wait guys, try to hold the phone, yeah, better. The other hand, while I try to get my beer, I was just like enjoying the maybe you can even see the sunset a bit. So just like enjoy this dark beer. I don't know, but it's for me like dark beer, they just like taste better. So just like enjoying my afternoon. But yeah, and for me the question was like, what is after, right? What is we got all this knowledge of red pill, got all this knowledge of whatever dating and girls and how they behave. And what is next, right? What? Okay, now that you have all this knowledge, what are we gonna do? And I was thinking about this actually like for long hours, I would say. And I realized that the question is not like what you have next. Is more, at least for me, is more like what you have right now. And in the sense that I feel that we kind of like, this word is very funny, but we are kind of like privileged to have this community to even get in touch, right, with let's say the philosophy of red pill, because I would say that we had the chance, as the name of red pill came from, right, as the scene in Matrix, and it's for me it's really like the same idea. We had this privilege of having this knowledge and kind of getting out of this huge fantasy land that we learn since that like you are just like small boys, and then it's just like you're just gonna find happiness if you have a partner. You're just gonna enjoy your life. I don't know if you build a family. And I even had this kind of like conversations with like close friends back in Brazil. And my friend was saying like, yeah, but you know, it's being alone. It's difficult. Being alone is, no, you're gonna have a family because then you get old, you have someone. Kind of like it was a guarantee that if you have a family, someone was going to like to take care of you. And I never like really believe on that, because what is the guarantee? Maybe you can have like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they're just gonna have their own way. They're just gonna do their own stuff, and that's it. Like there is no obligation as your son, as your daughter, to take care of you. So it's just actually the realization that we must be, and especially now that you have all this I would say this knowledge, this privilege of understand red pill, we should just accept that we are the responsible for our happiness. So there's nothing next. Like you have to enjoy what you do. You have to, like, you know, accept yourself and just go with life. If you want, I know, of course, some guys, especially in mgtow.tv, in the platform, whatever, some guys are really hardcore with mgtow. Some others, I think I get more into the second group, like used to, but it's complicated to compare, because of course I live in different, let's say, different society, right? So the situation here in Poland is completely different compare what you have in US, right? So here it's still capable of dating, still capable of finding someone that's like more conservative. I would say that is not like embracing this idea of feminism like 100%. So here's like it's I'll not say that's like a parameter for like, you know, consideration, but if you even stay like in the field, you still want to date someone, and this kind of I would say this kind of behavior, maybe this kind of necessity, this kind of need, like, you know, you want to date someone, and at the end of the day, I don't know, you want to have a family, and it's fine. But I think after all the content that you have in the platform, all the content that you have, whatever, over the internet, would be stupid for us just to not like understand that since we were like young boys, we just like was normal for us to just kind of trust, but at the same time just listen to lies in the sense that you should not try to find a partner like to complete yourself, like they say in a relationship, right? Oh, I should find someone because then this person is gonna complete you. No, you should be complete by yourself. There is nothing for you to find in somebody else to complete you. And I would even add on top of this that either is a relationship or your partner, either is somebody from, I don't know, your parents, your siblings, whatever. They should not be part of, like, you know, you convive with them, you have like, you know, normal, I would say normal time with them, as everyone does normally, but they should not be like, oh, if I lose this person, right, I'm done, like, you know, I cannot do anything else. You should be like complete as yourself, and then because you know who you are and what you do and what you like, etc., you can like maybe help others to find their path, to find their way. And it's kind of more or less the philosophy, the idea that you have around the community, right? And so yeah, I was just like having this discussion with myself, and then I just like conclude that there is nothing like, oh, what is next? It's just like it is what it is. It's just the things are the way that they are. Like it's not like the guys used to say, oh, it's not like about hating women. It's just like about like, you know, they are the way that they are. At least just be like happy that, and this I see like even like say if I was talking with myself, right, I should just for the like, you know, first level, for the beginning, I should just be happy that I got the chance to know about this. I got a chance to understand the nature, right? Because if I get back my previous like relationships and the way that I was treating women and vice versa, things like change like a lot. Now I know like, oh, she's just nice because she see like, you know, something on me that might be useful for her. So I kind of, you know, I can pass through all these barriers like, oh, she's not being like, you know, nice, being sweet or being lovely because the person that I am, right? It's because what I have is because what she can use from me, right? Okay, if I get in the relationship with this guy, what this guy can provide for me. So it's like in a it's like a market, right? If you have more, let's say that you like a game, you have like, you know, more points you have, more chance you have to get more stuff, and that's just like, I was just like thinking about this, that there's nothing like next. You just kind of, at least for me, I just got like in this end of the line, so now I know how the thing works. And because I know how thing works, it would be just stupid for me to not acknowledge like, okay, this and that girl, whatever, she's like in a relationship with me, but I know, okay, everything is fine right now, but it's not fine for the fact that she like my personality, because I believe and I always actually I was always like kind of wondering, even before I read the pill, like, and especially when the guys joke like, oh, when like, you know, if you had like, you know, if you're famous or if you were super rich, etc., you'd find you could have like any type of woman that you desired, and the truth is that it's not because like they are like, say, bad you know, person, whatever. It's just like they're just selling. It's just about like, you know, a market. They're just selling themselves, and who has the more resources gonna buy them. And this is like I would say that this is the solid part of my conclusion, that if it's just about like, you know, being a market, and then if you have more value than other guy, you might win this girl. You have a high chance to let's say winning her. Nothing of this should give you like, you know, be the priority of life, because you're just like, you know, you're gonna always be in these fights, and of course you're always gonna find guys that are either in a position that they're like much better than you, or they're like worse. So it makes no sense for you to keep like, you know, oh, I'm gonna like, you know, continue with this game, continue with this trend, because in the end of the day, what matters is like what you build for yourself, like who you are, which kind of person you are, what do you like to do, I don't know, what's your passion. Because in the end of the day, and especially more like, you know, older we get, right, we just start to realize that it's not worth to have the like, you know, if you want to date, if you want to have a relationship, have a friend, okay, it's cool, but don't waste, especially time, as I said in I think more than one video before, like just don't waste your time, all your time in oh, I want to date someone, I'm gonna be this pickup artist, I'm gonna be this attractive guy, like, you know, I'm gonna know how to handle the game, because it's just like, it's not worth, like, in the end of the day, when you do the calculation, you say, oh, come on, I spend like, you know, hours of learning how to behave or to impress women, and then after what I got someone probably that's gonna be like a gold digger, or probably someone's gonna be, don't even know, not gonna even know the person, because you're spending so much time improving yourself and kind of selling this let's say better version of you to attract this girl, that she gonna show herself because you are the way that you, let's say, you at least you are pretending to be, right? As soon that things get settled and then everything is normal, and you just like feel relaxed, okay, I just can build now myself. I don't have to behave like this, like, you know, this master guy of attraction. I just can be myself. She's just gonna like, just gonna like bounce, because she was playing the game as well, right? She was just with you because you were like this fake person. So in the end of the day, I just like had the conclusion that if you want to play the field, you do it, but don't like put all your, you know, like all your eggs in just this basket, because first of all, it's like it's a huge huge waste of time. And second is, life is much more than that. Like we have so many ways to find. You can even call find pleasure, right? Like find happiness and just enjoy life. So yeah, to not make this video like super long, I just want to put this kind of idea, this kind of conclusion of this kind of discussion that I was having with myself and share with you guys. If anyone has any, I don't know, topic, any idea that maybe you want me to talk about or something, you just leave in the comments. I'm gonna read them, and as soon as I have time, I can come back and record another video. But for me, just I wanted to make other videos about relationship, women behavior, but we have so much of this information. I think you guys can find something much better, with much more quality than I would even start to make. So I just want to put kind of a different idea in the platform, and just have a chill and a nice kind of talk discussion with you guys. So yeah, enjoy. I think in US now it's morning, right? So or maybe it's even afternoon. So just enjoy your day. I'm just gonna here, just let me change my head. Continue to enjoy my afternoon. Take my dark beer. Enjoy life, because again, there is much more than just spend your time in focusing on how to attract women, right? So cheers, guys. See you soon. Have fun. Have a nice day, evening or morning. See you guys. This beer is just delicious.